Here's how we make $1,000 today. First off, I had to dump off a bunch of garbage from my last job site. Now I'm here, I'm doing an epoxy floor for a customer where I'm going to be later doing his garage. He called me this morning and he's like, "Hey, can you squeeze me in? I need an emergency because a plumber's going to come in. They're going to install a bunch of heaters and everything." So, I had a chance to think. I'm like, you know what? Let me go help this guy out, squeeze him between a job. It's so cold here and there's snow and everything, so I can't really do this big job I'm working on, which I'm going to show you guys later in another video. By the way, if you guys do like my video, please like and subscribe. Over here, I am setting up my epoxy top coat. This is to protect the epoxy floor I did the few hours before this, like 4 or 5 hours. Mixing the part A and the part B together so we get the chemical reaction or get that going, and it's important to stay clean. This type of work, it can get very messy real quick. So a lot of people don't know this, or they just expect epoxy to be such a cheap thing to do, but materials are actually very expensive. Like these materials cost me roughly $500. Obviously, you have a lot more square footage I can cover with this material, but this customer wanted to do two parts in the job he closed with me. He wants to do the full garage, but right now he wanted me to come do a small square footage just so that the plumber and the HVAC guys can come in, do their thing in that area, install their water tanks and everything. And then after they install the drywall, I was going to come back at a later date and I'm going to install epoxy all over the garage floor. A job like this can typically go for about $4,000. So what I did is because my just this small area cost me roughly $500, I charged a customer $1,000, and I went around and got him all the materials and got everything onto site. And I started about 4 hours ago to first grind the whole floor. And after I grinded it, I vacuumed it very, very well. And this is crucial. If you're going to do epoxy, please make sure the floor is nice and clean, and it's nice and grinded. That's the only way this material is going to adhere, or else it's going to come apart right away. And obviously, in cold temperatures, you need that heat going. So once I did that, I let it cure for a few hours, and now I came back after my little break. I put a top coat of polyspartic, and that gives that nice sheen, which you can't see really in this video, but if you look at it in person, you could. Customer's very happy, and I made my little dough for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe again if you want to see some more.